Today we're going to talk about how much time should you give to presenting your offer, your solution, and really why. First of all, write this down. Behavioral science has confirmed we are the least persuasive when we tell people things or we attempt to dominate them, posture them, or push them into doing something that we want them to do. Most salespeople have been taught how to sell using this type of formula. The first part of the sale is about building rapport. That would be about 10% of the conversation. Asking BS questions like, how's the weather where you're at? How you doing today? Did you see the game last night? Never ask those type of questions. The prospect knows that you're not genuine. They know what you're doing. Then the next 10%, you're probably taught to ask questions about the prospect's needs. Never sell to needs, as most of your prospects don't even know what their real problems are before they talk to you. You sell to future problems they didn't know they had. How about this? John, can you tell me 1 to 2 problems you're having right now? Or Amy, what keeps you awake at night? Boring. Never ask those type of consultative questions. They don't work in our day and age. They're so outdated. Then the next 50% of the sale, you jump into your pitch or your presentation, talking about all the features and benefits of your product and service and how you have the best this and the best that, which, by the way, every salesperson says they have the best product, right? How many salespeople do you know that say they have the 5th best product in the market? No one. They all say they have the best. And then the last 30% of the sale, the salesperson goes in for the close and then gets objections and tries to overcome the objections with rebuttals and then starts chasing them. How exhausting. Who would want to do that? Does that sound familiar? Now notice 50% of the sale, most are taught that they need to be presenting or pitching half of the conversation. You've got to stop doing this if you want to be at the very top in sales. 50% is way too much. The presentation stage should only be about 10 to 15% of the sale. It's about presenting back the challenges and problems they told you during the discovery part of the sales process and presenting back how your solution can solve those challenges to get them what they want. Nothing more, nothing less. You see, the amount of information the prospect needs to know will always be far less than what a salesperson thinks it is. So let me give you the 3-part structure that you want to do your presentation around. Now there are some slight differences depending on if you sell B2C or B2B, but the structure is very similar. Number 1, you want to go over the problems they told you they had and other problems that other prospects have that come to you. Let me give you an example. John, one problem that most people have when they come to us is they don't know how to X and Y and Z. And you repeat back that problem. Or you can reword it this way. One big problem that companies have that come to us is they feel and you repeat back the problem. Or remember how you were saying that and you repeat back their problem they said they had. Then the second part of that pillar is this format. So the way we solve that for our clients, John, is and then you go over the individual parts of your product or service or program or whatever you sell that solves that specific problem you just brought up. Then the third part of the pillar is this. And what that means for you is, and what that means to you is, and then you go over the advantages and benefits of what it's going to do for them once the problem is solved and what that means for them to get where they want to be or what they want, what that actually looks like. We call that their objective state. Now, when you present using this formula, what it does is it connects the dots of what they brought up in your discovery part of your sales process, the specific problems, the root cause of the problem, and how it's affecting them. It connects the dots of those problems to how you solve those problems for other clients like themselves, and then what that means to them, what solving those problems will do for them even personally. That's how you get your prospect to buy in and feel you are the only solution that can get them what they want. Okay, we just went over how much time do you need to present your solution to your prospects and why, and that is your tip for the day.